Do you ever look back and realize how easily you used to get angry? Or maybe you're still always frustrated. I've been thinking about that a lot lately, because I used to be like that. Not just a little bit either. I mean, getting annoyed or angry over the smallest things. And at the time, I genuinely thought it was normal. Like something would happen. Something really small. And my mood would just switch instantly. It didn't even feel like a choice. It was just automatic. Something goes wrong or something doesn't go my way, and I just get frustrated right away. And the weird part is, I wouldn't even question it. I wouldn't stop and think, why am I reacting like this? It was just how I was. And I feel like a lot of people go through that, even if they don't realize it yet. Because it's not always the big things that make you angry. Most of the time, it's the small stuff. The things that shouldn't really matter. But for some reason, they hit you the hardest in the moment. Like something not working right, something going wrong in a game, someone saying something slightly annoying, or just things not going how you expected. And suddenly, your whole mood changes over something that probably shouldn't even matter a few minutes later. Do you ever do that? Like something small happens, and then it just ruins your mood for no real reason. Because I used to do that all the time. I'd get annoyed, and then that annoyance would just stay with me. It wouldn't just disappear after the moment passed. It would stick around, and affect everything else I did after that. And looking back now, that's the part that's kinda crazy to me. Because in the moment, it feels justified. It feels like, yeah, I should be annoyed right now. But after some time passes, you realize it really wasn't that deep at all. It wasn't worth the energy. It wasn't worth the reaction. It wasn't worth how much it affected your mood. But when you're in it, you don't see it that way. You just react. And I think a lot of people live like that without even realizing it. Just constantly reacting to things instead of actually stopping and thinking about how much it matters. And over time, that starts to shape your whole mindset without you even noticing. Because if every small thing gets a reaction, your brain kind of starts living in that constant state of frustration. Like you're always slightly on edge, always slightly irritated, even when nothing major is happening. And I didn't realize that at the time. But that's actually how it felt for me. It was like I was always one small thing away from being annoyed again. And I think that's what made me start noticing it more later on. Like I'd feel myself getting frustrated, and instead of instantly reacting, I'd kind of pause for a second. Not even a long pause. Just enough to ask myself, why am I actually mad right now? And most of the time, it didn't really have a good answer. It was just habit. It was just how I reacted to things. And once I started noticing that, it kind of changed how I looked at everything. Because I realized something important, a lot of things that used to make me angry weren't even important in the first place. They didn't change anything. They didn't even matter in the day. Some things I wouldn't even remember them a few hours later. But in that moment, I treated them like they were huge. And I feel like that's something a lot of people deal with.